weight and
implicit weight, explicit weight,
and fluent weight.
fluent weight.
Okay, so most probably we will be using implicit and explicit weight. So I think so you might have experienced, worked out with these weights, correct? Okay, so in interview they may ask like what is the sync concept in Selenium, or what is the synchronization in Selenium? So these are, so indirectly they are asking about the weights only. Like how will you handle the situation if you have these kind of problems, like the page is not loaded properly. So indirectly they are asking you these weights, about these weights only. Okay, can anyone say what is implicit weight?
so it applies for all the elements. So once we apply implicit weight, so all the elements has to wait whatever time period we had given.
Okay, so I think so you have applied now this implicit weight. So you have used it expected explicit weight, huh?
Yes, I used
You have used explicit weight. There is no implicit weight. Okay, so we have another weights called page load timeout. Has anyone tried about that? Heard about that?
No.
We have implicit weight. We have three
No, ma'am.
things. Yeah, implicit weight, page load timeout, and the other one is I think so set script timeout, something like that we have. So three weights we have in implicit weight. So most probably we will be going with implicit weight only. Now here one more term we are having, like implicit weights are called dynamic weight. So what is dynamic weight and what are static weights? What do you mean by dynamic? I'm saying that implicit weights are dynamic weights. So what do you mean by that? Okay, Vijay, can you implement this implicit weight anywhere after line number 19? Can you implement it? Driver dot manager dot timeout dot. Vijay, are you there? Okay.
Yes, Arti. Is my screen visible?
Yes, visible. Actually, some issues from my end, I guess. Okay.
Yeah. So driver dot
keep a
manage dot
dot.
timeout.
Yes, dot. Implicit weight. Just write implicit, okay? Okay, wait, one second. So, yeah. So we have two things, correct? One is taking one parameter, the second one is taking two parameters. So the first, if you want to, it's of your choice, anything you can use. If you want to give just the duration, you can use the first one. And the second one, if you want to give the long time, okay, choose the second one, Vijay.
Yes.
Which is having two parameters. Okay. Here you can give any time. You give some 15 or 20, anything of your choice.
Okay.
And time units dot time unit. A capital T you can use.
So here seconds, milliseconds.
Yeah. Yes, dot. I want to show. So here we have seconds, microseconds, milliseconds, nanoseconds. Okay, so it's of your choice. Anything you can use. So better we can go with seconds. So these are the four timeout we can choose of ourselves. Yeah. So now here I'm saying that implicit weights are dynamic weight. Oh, it's deprecated. Huh? Okay, not a problem. So implicit weights are dynamic weight. So what do you mean by dynamic weight? We have given number 15 over here. Why we are giving this 15? Okay. So Yes, Vijay. Want to try?
Yeah, up to that seconds, it will wait. Whatever
No.
number we specify.
Okay, fine. Yeah, so 15 seconds it will wait, but it is a dynamic wait. The reason is, suppose you are going with the leaf ground, okay? So after this, your page is loaded within 2 seconds, correct? So 15 minus 2, the remaining wait will be of 13. So there will be 13 seconds still available. But why we are saying it dynamic is, it will take the time only of 2 seconds. Remaining 13 seconds, it will exclude and it will start executing the step number 21. It will not wait for 15 whole seconds. Okay, that is the reason we say it as dynamic wait. Okay, not only this, if I'm not wrong, explicit wait, implicit wait, all are dynamic waits because we are specifying time by our own. So if the page is loaded within the expected amount of time or before the expected amount of time, rest seconds will be excluded and it will start executing our next steps in our script. Okay, so that is why it is called as dynamic wait. Now here one question arises, what is then thread.sleep? I'm saying thread.sleep is a static wait. Can anyone guess what is static wait here? Static wait and dynamic wait differences?
So it waits up to that whatever seconds we mentioned. So it will definitely wait until the time period. Then remaining further
Yes,
actions will perform.
correct. So this thread.sleep will make our code to sleep for that. Suppose we are mentioning 15 seconds, you will be giving 2000 some milliseconds. So it will forcefully make our script to sleep for those amount of time till it completes the 2000 milliseconds. It will not allow to execute the further steps. Okay, so that is why it is highly recommended not to do thread.sleep, which will increase because automation concept is to reduce time. So if we keep the thread.sleep in each and every step, definitely our automation time will be increased. So that is why we are going with this implicit explicit waits. Okay, so this is the difference between dynamic wait and what is that? Static wait. Okay, so now one more thing. Now this implicit wait, as Vijay said, it is applied globally. So what is that globally? What do you mean by global? So if I apply this implicit wait, what will happen?
It works for the whole.
Like a global variable.
It will happen within the class.
Okay, it will
Within
work
the
for the
class.
whole page in the sense, whole browser
Yeah.
instance. Can anyone say what is that? Like whole page or whole browser instance, you have given the answer. So
For every object in the current in the current web page now, they will work for it.
okay. So now here Vijay has used by XPath in line number 21, line number 23. And so wherever you are finding some element, so that particular implicit weight will be applied for that web element. Okay. So so this implicit weight will be applied on line number 21, 23, then where we have on line number 31. So wherever we are using with these locators, all these web elements will be having an implicit weight of 15 seconds. Fine. So that is called it is applied in whole the browser instance. Okay, so any doubts in implicit weight? I think so I've covered the whole every pointers. Shashi and Naresh, do you want to add some points?
One question from my side, ma'am.
Yes.
Is it fine? Is it fine? We can use implicit or explicit weight in the same script.
Yes. See, implicit weight we are giving so that it will be applied for all the web elements. Okay. It's all depends upon you. If you don't want implicit, if you feel that it is not required in your script, you can go ahead. Explicit weight, okay, we will come with that later. So implicit weight is, it will be applied for all the, suppose if your test script is having 15 web elements. So that implicit weight will be applied on all the 15 web elements. Rather than, sometimes you may think of using thread.sleep, correct? So that will take some time, execution time, automation time will be increased. So that's the reason we are going for implicit weight. If you don't have any condition, yes, please.
Here is Vijay is use the explicit weight also. Here wave driver weight equal
Yes.
to new wave driver. Then which one first will they will apply, the implicit or explicit? for that?
Implicit, that you have to tell me, Anish. So we have mentioned it globally. So which one will be applied first?
The first one is first implicit only now.
So before giving that explicit, defaultly the first implicit weight will be applied for all the web elements. Then it will come and execute where he has written.
26.
Yeah, in line number 32, correct? If I'm not wrong. Yeah, line number 32. So that is with expected condition. Okay.
Okay.
So any doubts regarding this implicit weight, dynamic weight, static weights, synchronization? Any doubts you have? Why we are giving 20 comma time units in seconds? The syntax for implicit weight. Any doubts on that?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Shall we move with explicit weight then?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this implicit weight is like we no need to have anything. If we put this a dot, we will be having this implicit weight, correct? But while coming with explicit weight, we have to mention, we have to create an object for that. Okay. So we will be taking the help of WebDriver over here. WebDriver weight, I guess. Yeah, WebDriver weight help we will be taking here. So what is this WebDriver weight at line number 30? Is it a class or it is an interface or what is that?
Interface.
It's a class only.
It's a class, ma'am.
Okay. Can we
It's a
create an
class.
object for interface?
No.
No.
No. So this is a class, correct? Because Vijay has mentioned WebDriver weight and he has given the reference. Okay. So can anyone say what is explicit weight?
It can be given for the particular element.
Okay, so explicitly we are waiting for some condition that is to be performed. So we are telling our script Selenium to wait till the action is performed. Okay. Yeah. So now in line number 32, can anyone explain what is happening in line number 32?
The wave driver wait, they will wait until the expected condition, the invisibility of the some element, means they will wait up to that that element will interact with the DOM, then they will up to the time was giving the 10 seconds, then they will wait for that, and it will give the return type of boolean or that type.
Okay. Okay. So where this wait is coming from? Wait dot until.
Uh, yeah, the 26th line, wait wave driver wait equal to name new wave driver wait.
Okay. So from there it is taking and it is waiting until the expected condition of B2. So where is B2 coming from?
B2 is the
That
element
is,
we
it's a
are
web element.
Yes. So from 31st line it is coming and it is sitting on this near visibility. Invisible off. Okay. Vijay, can you I want to show you the methods. What are the methods we are having in this explicit wait? So can you just copy this line and write wait dot until off? So what are the things we are having in expected conditions? Sorry, explicit wait.
These methods only. Are they or
No, I want you to show the few methods like we are having now. Expected condition like presence of element, visibility of. So if you have
yeah,
a
yeah.
dot over there, yeah. So those things we can.
After expected conditions, it become inlet methods.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not able to. I mean, I'm still in that screen only. It's taking some time for me to from my end to load. Yeah, 1 second. I'm seeing only the weight dot. Is it for everyone?
Yeah. Now also
Yeah,
same weight.
I'm able to see only till weight dot.
Okay, maybe some
Yeah,
internet
something
issue.
from my end, I guess. Okay, so
Team, are you able to see the methods?
Yes, we are able to see expected conditions
Yes,
dot the
Vijay.
element to be
Yes,
clickable.
we are.
Invisibility.
okay, just give me a second. I will just rejoin. I'm not able to see. So, I'm so sorry. I was on mute and speaking. Okay, so these are all the methods which we can apply for this explicit weight. Okay. Okay, so we for explicit weight, we have to take the help of this WebDriver weight. We have to create an object instance for that. And using that, we have to create it. Okay. Now what we will do is I will give a small task now. Okay. So now Vijay has created like in linear way, correct? Okay. Now, is it possible to create a method which accepts this 3 parameters in? Okay. So I want you to create a method like public void send keys of your it should be your own method. That send keys method should accept 3 parameters: WebDriver driver, locators, and the string value which you want to send. Am I clear? Are you understand? You know how to create methods, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Vijay, you can you can remove that. I'm not able to see properly, so yeah, you can just remove it.
Yes,
Means
yes, sir.
I'm still able to see that expected condition dot. Okay. Anyways, so now I want you all to create a method explicit. Yeah, I want you all to create a method. Okay, where we can use this explicit weight. So now Vijay has used in line number like he has taken 26, 31, 32, correct? So rather than using in linear way, I want you all to create a method for explicit weight with any conditions you like, and that should accept 3 parameters. Yeah, you can write Vijay, public void, anything. If you want to click or if you want to send keys, anything. Click, send decrease, double click, any method if you want. Okay, click off. Or better, we can go with send keys, Vijay. So that will be easy for us to understand this explicit weight. It should accept 3 parameters.
Yes,
WebDriver driver, comma, WebDriver driver. Then locators. I think so in your case, it will be web element, I guess. Okay, and the string value which you want to send. You can choose any application, and I want you to apply this in the method rather than giving in a linear way. So if I call this method, it should work. The explicit wait should work.
Explicit wait.
Yes. So the first will come the driver, correct? So the driver will be taking this first argument. Second argument will be your, second parameter will be taking the argument of your web locator, web element. Third one will be the values which you want to pass, as we have created a method for send keys. So you can use this line number 26 inside that. I have given you a clue.
Inside a method you are saying?
Yes, yes. So you can just keep new web driver wait. So this is like we are calling the method in the main method, okay, rather than putting up in the linear way. So this will be very much useful when you work on with some frameworks. So we can't go and like write every time in the linear way. Right? So if I pass this web driver instance, if I pass this web element, if I pass the value, this method should work for me for any type of web elements.
So this value also from parameter only we have to take.
Yes. Yes. So now you have taken this, new web driver wait up, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what are the two things you can pass inside this web driver wait? Yeah. So you have done, right? So driver comma duration of time. So what is the time you want to give? Duration of time you can give any times.
Okay, I'll give 20.
Yeah, and anything with whatever you like, you can give it. Okay. Now, yeah. So I want to, now you have to wait. So what you can do?
I need an element.
Not in problem, Vijay. So before semicolon, can you give a dot over there? Line number 37.
Yes. Okay.
Until you have the function.
Some value.
Yes, until. Now what you can do? You have this now, line number 32. So till this I have helped. Now you guys can try.
Okay,
So
expected
this
condition.
is, yeah. So this is like when you work on with frameworks, we have to create methods like this, and we have to call this method whenever we are in need of explicit wait for any particular condition. Okay, now you can try. So till dot until I have helped you. Yes.
Any of the method
Any methods. If you want to like do for any visibility or presence of elements, anything you can. You can take same also, I guess, invisibility of whatever you have.
So that element we have to pass as parameter.
Okay, see it gave you the auto suggestion.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So when you pass this send key in your main method, okay, so it will be taking 3 parameters. Now, can you do that? Can you like comment line number? All this 23, or else you can just give all the comments, like the whole paragraph you can comment it, as we are going to work with the methods now. Except line number 35 to 39. Keep line number 17, okay? Okay, not required. Anyways, from 18 to 34 you can do it, as we are having a web driver, not an issue.
URL also needed, right?
Yes. So whatever driver.get we need the web elements also, right? So you have taken.
Yeah. Any of the web element is fine, or
So you have to keep this web element, and which is on line number 24, I guess, right? So web element first button. Actually, sorry, Vijay, what are you doing in the script? Can you tell me?
Yeah, actually here I used 2 waits. Okay, one is at 32nd line.
Okay.
Another one. Here I
Okay,
applied
you have taken leave
visibility
ground.
and invisible. One is visibility of the element. Another one is invisibility. In line number
No,
27.
I'm asking the script, like you have taken the click and then you have
Yeah.
done some other clicks, right?
See, after first button click, it has to appear after some particular duration. Another button. After clicking one button, another button has to appear after 10 seconds, like that.
Okay.
That
So
is first action I am performing.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can take any 2 web elements which you are comfortable with. Like you can, I mean, it should work with the flow. Okay. If the line number 24 is taking the first button, means it should not break the flow. So before that, you have used 21, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so that you can mention it. You can take like web element any value is equal to driver dot that one, and the second one you can do the another click. Am I clear? Like in line number 21, you can take that web element and store in one that, and 22 also you can take, because we have to pass, right, as a parameter. That's the reason I'm asking you to store it in web element.
Yeah.
And if it is button means we don't need to string, right? We don't need to pass any value.
Oh, yeah,
So in
okay.
that
We are using
case,
send keys, na? Okay.
yeah.
Anything you can take send keys, Vijay, or else we'll change the method to click.
Okay, so then I'll remove third parameter.
Okay, fine, not a problem. You take that orange HRM. In that we can take username and password. That will be easy for understanding, and send keys also. So with this method like this, as we created for send keys, tomorrow you can try with different, like click, double click, and what are all the methods you can prepare by yourself. You can try with that. You should write your own method, and that method you should call it in the main. Okay.
Okay, tomorrow we can do this exercise and
Okay,
come to the.
Vijay, then not an issue. So tomorrow I want you all to be doing with your own methods. Okay. So create your own methods for send keys, click, anything. Okay, like this. I want like line number 34 to 37, and not all these things like this line number 25. Linear way should not be implemented. You can go for methods, and then that method I should use for all of my other scripts also. Okay, for all of my other steps. So whenever I need to send something, I should call only that send key method. I should pass a locator and I should work on it.
Okay, okay.
Okay, send keys, click, double click, and what all the things we have, we can do that.
The framework also we will made like that, no, sir, ma'am.
Yes,
Means
yes.
we
This is
will.
the starting step of the framework. So instead of like calling in linear way, so when you work on with frameworks, these all things will be there. So you have to just call that method and you have to use it for your script. Okay, that's the reason I'm giving you this, like to create a method and call that method in the main method.
Okay. Thank you.
So any other doubts related to this implicit and explicit wait? A fluent wait, we can do it tomorrow because these two things which we are going to use mainly, fluent wait is the same as explicit wait only, but some slight differences will be there. Okay, so in interview, they may ask this dynamic waits, what is dynamic and what is static waits, and what is the difference between thread.sleep and this implicit waits. And all those differences you should be clear of, because sometimes you may get confused. While explaining, you may get confused. Okay. And Vijay, one more this thing. So instead of making it for practicing purpose, you can make the method as static. Okay. For understanding purpose. If you want to go ahead with this also, it's fine.
Okay.
So because why we use static? Why I'm asking you to make it static? And not only you, for others also.
We can call directly with the class name. No need to create the.
Okay. But this is also fine. You can use this also, not an issue. But if you make static, that could be better. Try in all possible ways, okay? So any other doubts related to this implicit and explicit wait? You can try, and if you have any doubts, you can come up with tomorrow.
Sure, ma'am.
Naresh, I think so I've completed. If you want to take, you can continue, Naresh.